talk about this, dude. Donda. It's finally out.
Donda esta.
It's finally out. Kanye West's fucking 11th album. I don't know if that's really the 11th album.
I think that's right.
His highly anticipated album Donda is finally out. Lots of people have opinions about it, as you know, with every album, people have opinions about it.
As expected.
Listen, I don't want this to turn into like a what do we think about the about each song. It's not an
album breakdown.
Yeah,
it's not a review.
But like, what are your overall thoughts on the album? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's mid, as everybody on Twitter thinks?
To simplify it, I actually really enjoy it. It started off really shaky, and I was kind of unsure, and then I stopped it, and then I listened to it again, and then I was like, I actually really enjoy this. You like it?
I've only listened to it once, so I don't want to give a harsh rating of it. There weren't that many songs that I would run back. There were like maybe 5 songs that I would listen to again. For sure, the one with Don Toliver, the one that I heard on TikTok
so
first.
Good.
I think it's called Moon or something like that. That's my favorite song off the album. Okay, is that a song title?
I think it's...
That song is, I would run back. But I wasn't listening to the album and thinking like, damn, I want to run this song back. I want to run that song back. I want to run that song back. And maybe it just has to grow on me, because that's how Yeezus was at first. I hated every song off Yeezus.
Every song?
I didn't want to listen to it ever again. And then like maybe a couple years later, I listened to it again, and then I fell in love with all the songs. And now I love the album. So maybe it's like, you know, maybe it's one of those things. I don't know. It's hard to give a take on an album when you've only listened to it once.
Wait, but hold on. For Yeezus, you hated it and then decided to listen to it again.
Yeah, at the gym. I think it was just right place, right time.
It just happened to hit you on the pre-workout.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I was just off of
like, I am a black skinhead. And then...
yeah, that's probably what happened. And then I just fell in love with the album. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have asked that, because I do feel like people should listen to an album at least 5 times.
At least.
Before you give your review. Or not. I mean, who really cares? Well, how many times you've listened to an album before you give a review?
I think sometimes you could just sometimes you just know. Like me, I listened to it maybe twice, but I know that I enjoy it. It's, you know what sucks about like Kanye releasing music? It's like, whenever something new comes out, it's always measured to his past work. You know, rightfully so. That happens probably for every artist. Yeah. But like, you know, he's made such great work that everything that he makes, you always have to measure it against itself. And then you're just kind of like
let down
in a way.
Yeah, but that's the fans' fault for sure.
It's the fans'
for coming into this album thinking that it's going to be the next blank. That's where you're setting yourself up for failure for sure.
Yeah.
But how much would your opinion really change if this was the first piece of music you ever heard from Kanye?
That's a good question.
Would it change? Maybe.
I mean, it is completely different context.
It's almost impossible to answer, because you
very
can't
impossible.
Unlearn everything that you've learned about Kanye before you listen to this album. So there's no way to have a true first impression unless it is your true first impression.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like I watched this reaction video the other day of like this guy that shows his dad albums, and then he showed him My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and he has like 0 rap background, and then he ended up loving it. And I was like, see, I want that kind of like approach to music, but it's just impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible because you've already listened to his previous albums. So, you know, but I will give it another chance, because I am a Kanye fan. I'm going to be a Kanye fan for the rest of my life. Whether he releases another album that I like or not, I've bought into the brand. I've bought into Kanye a long time ago. So
long ago.
There's no returning what I bought.
Yeah.
You know, it's past 30 days for sure. So.
I'm just good on the chaos leading up to any release. I'm tapped out. I don't want to get caught up in it.
You don't want to partake in like watching the live streams, or you don't want to partake in like getting hyped for an album.
Yeah, let me know when it's out. I'll go listen. Yeah, I'll like faithfully, but
also because like if you get caught up in that hype, you're building expectation.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think that's really what it boils down to, is what I want to avoid.
Yeah,
is expectation.
You just want to come in having 0 thoughts, 0 expectations, and just like, what are we about to listen to right now? Because even me coming into the album, because I've heard a few snippets here and there, it's not that I got a vibe for what it's gonna sound like, but I sort of did. I got a taste of what the theme of the album is.
Yeah.
You know,
because as much as I was trying to avoid it, like it was hard to escape hearing the snippet of Moon.
Yeah,
the one with Don Toliver. Like it was just everywhere, and it sounds fucking good, and I did enjoy it, but
I was thinking of making one of those videos where it's like Moon if it had drums.
oh yeah.
But I don't know if that song really needs drums because it sounds beautiful on its own. But would drums ruin the song?
There are a lot of songs that do need drums, but I don't think that one needs drums. That one was the right call.
Yeah, you think no drums is the move for that?
Yeah, but I do still think it would be interesting to hear it with drums. Like what I really enjoy about what SoundCloud type artists do is like they dance up a type of song like that and make it into a completely different vibe, and then it makes it enjoyable in another context.
Yeah. But that's not how the artist intended for you to listen to it. So
Yeah.
I guess you gotta find a nice little balance.
Yeah, some balance.
Because like, what if I do that? And like he ends up not liking it, but then other people like it. Is that right? Because that's not how Kanye originally intended for the art to be presented to the world. But at the same time,
it's like it's being shared.
It's like it's not his anymore. It's like once you put a piece of art out, it's not really yours anymore. It's like it's public domain.
Yeah.
So they could do what they want to that piece.
That reminds me of Kid Cudi. Like he ran across the TikTok trend of his day and night snippet being used as just like a now look at this, right? And he was like, I hate that it's used that way because it's very
that's not how I made the song.
Right. And then, so I kind of empathize with him on that. I guess for me, I wouldn't want someone to flip my art.
Yeah, but you also, you can't choose how people interpret your art or what they do with it after you put it out. Because if you don't want anybody to do anything with your piece of music or
you would
art
never
or whatever,
let it out.
Yeah, just don't put it out.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I can see both sides, pretty much.
Yeah, I could see both sides.
Don't say it.
I'm going to say it. No, I was just going to say the same thing as you. Now I feel dumb.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say it.
No, I'm not going to say that. It's not a cringy line. I'm not going to
size like Chanel.
You said
I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'm just trying to fill the rest of the viewers in because they might not have known the bar.
That's true. To not know Frank Ocean.
I saw a video of Frank Ocean the other day. Like it was like a quick 10-second video of him riding
down the bike.
Yeah, riding down the bike.
Riding down the street on a bike.
Yeah, it was so random. But like Frank Ocean, I mean, news alert. He's a regular dude.
Yeah, regular.
That does regular things the way everybody else does. So why wouldn't he be riding a bike down in New York City?
Sounds pretty on brand.
That's normal as fuck, dude.
I think he's on a song called Biking. Like, it's on brand. Donda's too long.
Damn.
Let me say that.
You think it's too long? Maybe it's just...
It's not that it's too long. It's too long. I have like a sweet spot for what I want an album to be, so I'm super picky like that, but I do think it's too long.
I can see how you feel that way, but the way I see it is like there's just more lottery tickets in there for me to enjoy the album.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like I just want all killer, no filler, just straight up good.
Because like what if you think tracks 10, 12, 14, and 16 are unnecessary, but those are the same tracks
that someone really loves.
Somebody else really loved,
Yeah.
and that's what made them love the album, So it's hard to say.
It is hard to say. That's a good perspective flip on me to make me feel wrong about my own opinions.
I'm a flip, man.
Little flip.
Little flip.